What up? DV. Today is Friday, January 10th, 2025. So yeah, just want to start it off with, let's talk about ebb and flow. The ebb and flow. The ebb and flow of life. The ups and downs. So, when I say the ebb and flow, I mean the ups and downs. I mean the good things and the bad things that come with life every day. Some days are up, some days are down. Some days are easy, some days are smooth, some days are complicated. It can't always be sweet. Otherwise, it won't be balanced. But what I suggest is you learn to dance with them ups and downs. Some say you lean into it. The ups and downs are bound to happen. Life has ebb and flow. The ebb part, when that shit comes back to you, you gotta deal with it. You gotta dance with it, whether it be good or bad. You gotta work with it. Then you got the flow. The flow. The flow is when things go well, when everything's easy and everything's going smooth.
There's gonna be a whole lot of unexpected shit to pop up. Right before our eyes.
Yeah, this thing it's about a rhythm. This life shit. Feel me? It's about rhythm. And I'm a man of rhythm. So I have to learn to dance with the flow. When things go up, I go up with it. But I do that with the expectation of knowing that things will come back around and there's gonna be more challenges to come. But I don't run from it, I run with it. I don't run from pain, I run to it. That's part of the ebb and flow. You know what I mean? Every aspect of life and the universe has an up and down. Money's the same way. You know, sometimes money's coming in hella fast and it's coming in hella good. I've been on that side of it. And then sometimes it comes in slow. And you gotta buckle down and you gotta learn to budget. But it's all a part of the dance. You know? I feel like if you can learn to dance with life, it'll be a little bit smoother for you. It's only gonna be that much more complicated if you don't learn to dance with it. Like I said before, challenges are bound to come. You have to make the decision. Do you want to dance with it or run from it? This shit can be as miserable or as joyful as you want it to be. That's easier said than done. I know it. But that's really what it is about. It's about the flow, the ups and downs. Here.
Like I said, it's based off how the day's been going so far. It's just a good example, a good reminder that, you know, you don't have to improvise. Everything's about improvising and adapt. Stay flexible. On top of what's going on in the world, in our own personal lives, there's a lot of stuff popping up on a day to day. But shit don't stop. Gotta keep it moving. The best that we got, you know?
Dancing with it.
Even with filming this video right here, shooting this video right here. This isn't what I would call the most ideal situation, if you ask me. But I actually see the beauty in it as well, because it's all raw and real. You know, you seeing what's going on right in front of us right now, all around us. Long Beach,
Come on,
America.
let's cross the street.
Yep.
So yeah, he said that because even though we got personal shit going on in our own lives just as well, I feel like there's a reason for being here today. And y'all might need to hear this. The shit don't stop just because you got a challenge in life, right? But the shit's still gonna have to happen. You know what I mean?
Let's keep going this way.
You still gotta make the show must go on. You know what I mean? If anybody's ever heard that term, that's what that means. Just because you got a challenging situation in your life don't mean shit gonna stop for you. Just because you feeling a way don't mean somebody else gonna feel that way for you. And I know that may be hard to hear, but yeah, you do need to get certain shit off your chest. But what I suggest is don't tell your loved ones or your people around you. They don't want to hear that shit. They say they do because they think they have to say that because they love you, but don't nobody want to hear it. Keep it to yourself. Find a way to fucking find a release, but don't tell nobody else. Keep it to yourself, because all they're gonna end up doing is resenting you. They're gonna feel a way about it. Then they ain't gonna want to be around you. I know that sounds fucked up, but don't tell them. Whatever it is you're going through, find a way to fucking deal with it by yourself. That's true trust in yourself. Don't tell nobody else no more. Don't tell your family, don't tell your teacher, don't tell your co-workers, especially not them. Don't tell the internet, because most times, most people got their own shit going on, and the only thing that's gonna happen is that they gonna be triggered by their bullshit by hearing yours. And it just worsens the situation. So I suggest you keep that shit to yourself. Also, fuck, what was I gonna say here? Keep them in the chain. I got something else I want to talk about.
Guys, if you got any questions or any comments about what's going on in this conversation, put them in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, help us grow this channel so we can connect with more people like you.
So yeah, like I was saying, whenever you make the decision to, if you're going through some shit and you got some shit going on in your head, you had a situation, I suggest, as opposed, because everything's about energy, and the more energy you have built up, the more magnetic you become. By magnetic, I mean you attract more things to your life, your needs and your wants. But if you're constantly releasing that energy, letting go of that energy, by telling everybody about it every 5 minutes, some shit happens, there's only two things that's gonna happen, really. If you tell the people that you're telling, eventually they're gonna make some judgments. I don't care what people say, family or not. They're gonna make judgments because they, like I said, they triggered by what you're going through. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to think about your personal problems. They got their own personal problems. Second, what's gonna happen is that they're gonna either resent you for it, you're gonna make them feel away, and they ain't gonna be around you. Second, it's gonna all you're doing is diminishing your energy and weakening your attractive energy, your attractive power. So what I suggest is you keep it to yourself and find a positive outlet. Maybe even meditate. Find a way to do some deep breathing. Go work out. That's a really good way. Not to mention, working out also helps circulate your life force energy, and it helps you be more attractive.
It's very true.
You vibrate higher when you work out.
I just recently got back into working out. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely made a change as far as energetic levels, you know. If anybody knows anything about manifestation, on a spiritual level, high energy is important. So mind what you eat, mind what you do physically, mind what you take in mentally.
Mind your thoughts.
You know, all that affects your energy. So keep that in mind.
So yeah, to help you flow with this life thing, man, the ups and downs are bound to come, man. You know, it's gonna come in. It's waves, man. It's always a new wave. you know, I suggest you jump on that bitch and ride it out. It's scary because you don't know where it's gonna go. You don't know how much worse it could get. And I imagine it's gonna get better. That's what they say, right? And from my personal experience, it does get better eventually. But sometimes you just gotta ride this shit out, man, and hope for the best. Stay positive as you can. I know that sounds easy, but it ain't easy. I know. That's why I'm doing this now. Because it's better than fucking holding on to it and imploding, you know, and letting it make me negative. Let's get this off. I want to share that with y'all so y'all understand. I hope you understand. I hope y'all connect with this. If you do, comment. Please like, share, subscribe, all that. I'm trying to connect with you. Yeah, man. I got a cold and shit. Sinus is fucked up. Still gotta go to work, and you still gotta maintain happiness best you can. I think the weather, like something about the air out here, man, starting to fuck with my breathing a little bit. But
Well, I saw something about, you know, it's definitely, you know, as we know, we got the whole the warning on our phone about the air quality, and I saw something about the I think the houses before 1970 or something like that, having to do with asbestos burning down, so that's affecting the air too. So I wouldn't be surprised if you hear later about a bunch of people having issues with breathing and a bunch of other shit.
yeah.
We'll see.
But anyway, we out here, man, making the most of each day. We all got shit to deal with. Nobody's exempt from these things, from these life challenges, these life up and downs, you know.
And by the way, this stuff we're talking about right now ain't easy to talk about. And honestly, I said the old version of myself would never even speak on any of this, because I'm actually by nature a very private person. But I made a decision, like him, to be more open and honest this time around, because, which really just saying be more vulnerable, like we talked about before, because how can you connect with people? How can you receive if you're not open to, you know, without a wall being up? So I think honesty, it starts with honesty for sure. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully you can relate to something we're talking about tonight. And if you can, comment and let us know. I'd like to hear.
So yeah, when life challenges start piling up on you, man, when it starts to feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders and there's not a lot more you can do, not much you can do except for just keep pushing. Because I feel like this shit is bound to fucking change. Everything is bound to change eventually. So even that challenging situation's gotta ease up on you at some place, at some point, you know? Shit. Really right now, I feel like there ain't nothing else to do but just keep pushing. Stick to the program, you know? Because like we said before, man, this shit is illusionary. So if that's the case, it ain't meant to last long, you know? It ain't gonna last long. What you perceive as long ain't really as long as you think. So I think the best thing to do is just keep focusing and keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. Whatever goal you may have set for yourself, just stay focused on that. I'm a firm believer that the universe will organize all the necessary steps and events to make what you really believe that you deserve for yourself actually make it a reality. But sometimes you might have to simplify things and then eliminate all the distractions. By eliminating distractions, I mean people, things, situations in your life. You might have to make adjustments. Like when I said don't tell nobody about the stuff you're going through, it may sound almost counterproductive, but it's only counterproductive if you don't have an outlet. Find an outlet. Just don't find it in the people around you. It may complicate things for you. Just stay focused on how you want things to be, on the goal that you're trying to reach. Just take it one day at a time. Do a little bit of work towards that goal each day. Whatever happens in between then, it happened. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't obsess over it. It happened. You can't do shit to change it. It's done. That's the good part. It's already done. It may have been complicated, but it's done. Move on to the next thing. Think about what you can do to improve the situation, you know? Because another day will come, God willing. If you're here tomorrow and you're here the next day, all right, that's your option. That's your chance to do something different. That's your chance to do it differently. Do it differently than you did yesterday. Yesterday already happened. Tomorrow's not here yet. This is what you got right now. You got two choices. You can waste it on fucking thinking about the past that don't even exist anymore. It's done and over with.
And nor does the future.
And you can just sit here and just be happy with what it is today, whatever it is. I'm telling you, I say this from an honest point of experience that sometimes it may be that only that moment may be full of fucking pain and confusion and complication. But if you just sit quietly, you might find some bliss in between that silence. You might find some relief.
Down.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I got all the answers, because I don't.
Obviously.
I'm just like y'all. I go through shit every day, man. But I'm just another motherfucker out here trying to do better than I did yesterday. Just trying to make my life make some sense. My time here on earth. I don't know. I don't always have it figured out. I never have it figured out. But I'm still trying. I'm just trying to grow. If that's all I do in this life is grow, I'm happy with that. Because I see a lot of people out of fear, they choose to stand still. They got a million different reasons. Some people just lie to themselves so well that they think they're moving forward and they ain't doing shit. But standing still, they're doing the same thing, thinking the same thoughts, reacting to the same thing the same way. You know, that's not growth. Real growth starts in the mind. If someone says something to you that you don't like and you respond the same way you're used to responding, you ain't changed. If you're an adult and you're still blaming other adults or other people in your life that made you who you are and made you feel this way, and you're still mad about it, you're still holding on to all those past things, you haven't grown. You're not ready to either. Because real growth means you're ready to let go, man. And you're not holding nobody else accountable but yourself. So if you're ready to grow, man, you gotta let all that bullshit go. If you gotta separate yourself from a lot of people, do it. You ain't missing shit. You ain't missing nothing. Just take that time and figure it out, man. It's not too late to do that. It ain't never too late. Take some time.
Speaking on growth, let's grow together. That's why we're doing these videos. To connect with people who are going through the same or similar situations as us, who have the same interests, and becoming better and growing together as a community, right? So, once again, as a reminder, connect with us by letting us know in the comments if you agree, disagree. Let us know. Because we're going to do this on a consistent basis. Regardless of if it's a good day, bad day, whatever, we're doing this across the street. So, you know, because like you said, the show must go on. The day going to come either way. Hopefully. Right? And if it does, that means we got to deal with it. With whatever circumstances are in front of us.
Don't be afraid to just say you don't know. Don't be afraid to just ride this shit out, man. You may not have no answers. You may not know what's gonna come next. Be brave. Be brave and just see what comes next. Just allow the universe to show you what's next. How about that? Allow it to show you. Get on that flow. Ride this shit out. Whatever it may come, if it's scary, painful, whatever it is, just for that moment, challenge yourself to just ride it out. Go with the flow.
Remember to show up consistently. Regardless. All right?
Love y'all.
Stay up.
I love myself.
See you again soon.